Hey guys, what's good? What's happening? It's your boy Daki on this one. I'm saying big welcome to CornerKick. Guess what? The Premiership is back again. And we saw Arsenal did their team. We've seen Liverpool fall there. We've seen Liverpool losing all their matches. Why are you laughing? Anyways, guys, I have with me in the studio again. He's back again, the Arsenal fan, the guy who promised that Arsenal will be on the top one for the match 6 day. And he said, failure for that is going to give me 5,000 naira, and I'm already happy because I know that one we caught today. Hey guys, tell me how far. What's good? Yeah. How's everything? How did you feel yesterday?
Yesterday was very good.
What was good about yesterday?
Yes, because like I told a friend today. Yes, like seriously.
Okay.
I've never seen a team that win Premiership without a bit of luck. So yes, Arsenal was not too fantastic yesterday, but points.
Is the fact that you are confidently saying something that's annoying me that is for me? You get your team was poor. Yeah, you guys had a very poor performance.
Well,
and play big play about something.
I'm so sorry to say this. I don't know the definition of poor.
Poor is poor. You
can't. Hold on, sir. To me, hold on. To me, if you want to talk about team that is poor,
okay,
the both team came to the pitch to fight for 3 points.
Definitely.
Regardless of your pattern, the way you approach the team or the game or anything, you understand. So, if Arsenal can know how to win ugly, then yes, ugly, because we all know the way Arsenal win game before now. Even Arsenal will play beautifully and they will still lost the game.
Yeah,
so if Arsenal know how to win ugly, then they are ready for the season.
Okay, so guys, let's start this question with this one. Now, Arsenal at the Gotham Western, Arsenal won by 2-0, right?
Yeah.
And then we saw a couple of like your new players playing. Zinchenko played a very good match. We saw Saliba, we saw Gabriel Jesus and everything. Now, how would you analyze the match in collaboration with these new guys? How did they gel together? Did they assist your team for the win, or you guys should have done that without them actually?
If you ask me, I think they are the main reason why Arsenal could escape with 3 points yesterday.
Okay.
Let's start from the back.
Okay.
You know, it's so easy for Arteta to solve our left back. You understand? And it's so easy for him to say, okay, White, you can play from the flank. You understand? So Arteta did something. He shifted White, you understand, to 2. You understand? Okay, you operate from here. So, and the reason why he could do that is because he has a lot of confidence in Saliba. And then there was one of these, let me say, one of these games that leads to foul from this guy, Partey. You know, I so much love the way Saliba approached the game. His error rate is almost zero. It's almost zero. So because we all know how Shah approach the game, Shah is very aggressive, he's very full of skill, and at the same time is a little bit corny. So the way Wright could be able to manage him, you understand, I think that place is a little bit okay for him. You know, I rate him a little bit high yesterday. So if you talk about,
but you know, as much as you are rating White against Zaha yesterday, Zaha still had he had a very fantastic game yesterday. He was just unlucky.
Like no.
Yes, he was unlucky. There's some chances that he did not score.
No, I disagree.
But there's a chance that he did not score.
No, I disagree.
But
you know what? No. That's like I'm saying. You know, when you say somebody is unlucky, you understand? It means probably you did some things right, and maybe the nature did not make it.
He did so many things right.
Nothing.
He didn't do anything right.
Nothing. Because
what
I'm saying,
watch the game?
I did. Hold on. What I'm saying is this. You know, anytime you want to see Saha in the pitch of playing, regardless of who Saha is playing with, you understand? You always see Saha with more than one dangerous shot on goal, passes, and that. You understand? You could see that. Okay. In some cases, they match up, you know, muzzle to muzzle. In some cases, in fact, let me be sincere with you. If you were to rate White based on performance yesterday, you won't be able to rate him poor. And then again, most of the 2 clearest chances that should have gave Crystal Palace goal yesterday, you will observe that Arsenal defense, they are not too poor. But one of it, like seriously, one of the area that I questioned the 5 and 6 was that last pass that was laid by, I could not remember the person that drew the pass from the middle. You understand? Because I was just questioning, are you guys sleeping there? You understand? And after that, you hardly question them. Because when you're talking about set piece, you understand, you won't really question player based on their position. You understand? Because you don't expect them to fly. You understand? But how much they could be able to match on ground is another thing you should look into. You understand? So if you want to judge, you understand, somebody who was converted to two and the way it's played, you understand, you won't judge him poorly. Saha is a very classic player. You understand? He's a very, very, very good player. And then all through yesterday, Saha has no shot on goal.
Okay, now so we have analyzed properly. He gave that to Saliba and Ben White. Now, how did Zinchenko fail yesterday? Like that was like the first time in the red shirt, right? How was it simple as compared to Tierney? Yeah. So how would you rate Zinchenko against Tierney on Manchester?
Honestly, if I want to rate Zinchenko yesterday, the first half was very, very classic.
From him, so he did well on now.
In fact, I asked a friend.
A Man City waste though. A Man City abandoned player.
Well, I don't know because to me, I've seen where your best player could be a flop in some other even lesser club.
Peculiar to Arsenal players.
And I've seen where your flop, you understand, could be the star player somewhere else. Like Saha mentioned, you know, I could remember when he was in Man U. You understand? You wouldn't want to buy him for 5 million. You understand? But at the same time now, I'm sure you won't price him less than 50. You understand? So George Zinchenko by yesterday match. Yeah. The first half was very, very classic, very fantastic to me. Second half, I don't know, maybe it's fatigue. I could not, but I love Arteta response. You understand? Because they had to remove him because the pressure was getting too much on him. Yeah. So, but first half. As a new player, you say the guy is still okay.
Yeah, and I think it's good that you know that for second half the game is always intense. It's always intense because when you are losing, there's more. I think it's one of the old school of football that when you are losing, probably you are winning like 2-0, you are winning me 2-0, and then second half, the last 80 to 90 minutes, there's always a pressure from me to want to come. So you are a bit more relaxed psychologically, call your advantage. So maybe that was what affected Zinchenko. But me, I think I enjoy this football at the same time.
And again, I want to chip in something because judging Arsenal from last season or from Arsenal for the past 5 seasons, I don't believe Arsenal will not concede yesterday. You understand?
You guys were lucky. Which one you don't believe?
No, okay, you don't get it. Even when we're talking about lucky, it's just 2 clear chances, and those chances was not as if he hit post or something.
The one you scored was it a clear chance? The one you scored was it a clear chance? Was not just a cross and not.
Okay, remove one. That means they should have.
Second was an own goal.
You don't get it. Because did you forget that this guy too, this Brazilian guy, I want to remember his name, that played from Arsenal.
Jesus.
No, not Jesus. Martinelli should have scored around 4 minutes earlier.
He wasted his own too at the same time. But what was saying, you guys are better. You know Arsenal. Push Arsenal money. Don't people like toss it and we go to the trophy.
See, whichever way, 3 points is in our pocket.
Okay, so guys, let's move past the Zinchenko. Then there's this new guy who actually I feel he impressed me on the night. Yeah, talking about Jesus. I feel on the night. To me, I feel
I love his strength anyway.
But then it's good, you know, that Arsenal. For one thing about Arsenal is the fact that preseason matches are always good for them, and they try to communicate that to the match.
Anyway, not always.
Match day 6, my 5K is still. But then good enough from Arsenal, they got down with Crystal Palace.
We are still leading now.
Yeah. What we change? Let Chelsea play.
No, Chelsea is not my fair. Chelsea. My only fair is Man City.
To surprise you. Okay, so we saw Liverpool again, and Liverpool played today, and then the early kickoff. Liverpool against Fulham. Before that match, and when last time we spoke, you said something about that match, yeah? So before that match, looking at the caliber of players Liverpool got and everything, what was your expectation about that match?
I like what we discussed the last time.
Yeah.
I told you that it's not going to be easy for Liverpool because judging the match by the head-to-head record, Fulham know how to approach the game. You understand? And again, Fulham has a lot of points to prove to everybody that yes, we are here to stay. You know, you can't just push it out and they like everything. And Liverpool, I won't be able to judge Liverpool form this season based on this match.
Definitely, yes.
You understand? Because I still believe that Liverpool will still come back strong and will be a threat to anyone.
Okay.
So to me, I told you, you know, I remember I said,
told you.
Yes, I told you. I told you. Even I told you. I said this match. We need to expect more than one to go.
Yeah, I'll catch you.
We need to expect more than one to go. So I'm not surprised by that goal.
Yeah, that one ended 2-2 now. So let me put you on the spot. If you were a Liverpool manager now, and then you've seen the outcome of the game, I think the game kind of changed when you brought in Darwin. Then Darwin made an assist. He also scored a goal. Now going forward in the season, would you make him your number 9 ahead of Firmino?
It's too early. I want Nunes to gel well into the team. You understand? And the best way for me to introduce him very well is the way I did today, and I will still do that again. You understand? Because it's another thing when you are seeing game from the bench. You understand?
Okay.
You could, for a very smart and intelligent footballer, it will give you edge because you'll be able to know the strengths and the weakness of the defensive team you wanted to go and play against. So for me, in the next match, I still expect him to start for Firmino. So for that, it will give Nunes, because Nunes also need confidence for him to be able to. I'm not doubting that he's a fantastic player, please. Okay. But I think he needs like 2-3 matches for him to go.
Okay, then that one ended 2-2, right? And then Fulham scored first. Then I think what's his name? Mitrovic scored both goals and everything. Yeah. So let me put you on the spot on this one. We had some the Premiership experience of fantastic strikers this season. They bought Alan, they bought Nunes, they bought Darwin, they bought Alvarez, and then we have strikers who already have been there before. The end of Harry Kane, we have Salah. We have the guy I love the most, who was the Golden Boot winner, joint winner last season. That's son of Tottenham. Now, going to this season, who do you think would top this year this season Golden Boots? Or you think it's still too early to talk about that?
I think it's too early because number one, Son, Kane, I've not seen them doing too well in Tottenham game so far.
So he made an assist today.
Yes, like I said, because the 2 goals, the one by let me even say midfielder, defender, and the Liverpool, judging them from the last season, you understand, the combination of Kane and Son was very, very, very crazy, Nice, so I think it's too early to judge. You understand, like I said, but I'm so much high in that Nunes. That guy is going to be a threat.
It is your boldness for me for Nunes.
No, not boldness.
I will shock you.
Not boldness.
For me, I'm giving it to Alan.
Because I am like I could remember Obafemi Martin said something. Yeah. You understand? If you want to do well in Premiership, it's not about how good you are at times. It's all about how well you could decide before ball get to you. If you look at that goal that Nunes scored, you understand? He has decided, okay, once this, as the ball is coming, I don't need to stop anything, nothing to stop, nothing to rotate. Any player that can, in reality, any striker that could be able to, any striker that can, yes, because what I mean by,
I understand your point. I get your point.
Like the assist, the goal is just one touch. You understand? And that is what can make you ahead of some striker in the Premiership. Like Aubameyang could be able to do well in the Premiership because you are fast, you could be able to. So that's just the only thing that makes me
give that through.
And I'm very, very scared of it.
Okay.
Very, very.
Though for me, I have contrary opinion. I feel Alan will do better than now. Alan for me has almost similar.
We are here.
Do you want to go on that bet on that one again?
No, I don't need to go on.
Do you want to go?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because the Man City midfield is you. I don't know the team that will match up with Man City,
Midfield on the midfield base, right?
So that is a threat, and that will give the striker head always. Especially once you are first 11, you are starting all the game. It will boost your confidence as a striker. That okay, if I lose one chance, then I still have another chances. So that will boost your confidence level, and for that reason, Hala might be very, very.
Okay, so guys, fast on this one. I want to get you guys are watching from home. You guys share your opinion. Who do you think this season highest goal scorer would be? We have so many guys on the table. Who do you think this season own will be? Okay, moving on from there, we have some guys who are currently playing. Bournemouth, Aston Villa are currently playing. Leeds was last time I saw this were 1-1. We have Newcastle down Forest. They're still playing 0 the last time I checked. Spurs Southampton 2-1. Spurs are winning that one. I told you they're going to win that one. Then Everton Chelsea. Now we're going to end with this one. Now this one is dicey. This is like the cracker of the day because why are you laughing?
No, because I know Chelsea fan want to stop me from
well, they should break their TV. Failures. All of you are failure in Chelsea fan. That was about Barcelona. You are doing this thing. Okay, then we have Chelsea Everton playing. I told you before we came here. I said I'm seeing Everton winning this match straight up. Now the last time let's have this is like their this is a run through the last five games. So this was the last one they played last season. Everton won Chelsea 0. Now, mind you, Everton ended this game badly because they were fighting relegation. You get so a lot of persons felt like this game was sold. So Tuchel and Gamble, because if you watch the match, Tuchel did some nasty mistakes. Should I call that mistake or deliberate? Whatever he did, Everton had that one. Then the one same that they played the 1-1. Then Chelsea 2-0, Everton 1-0, Chelsea 4-0. So on average of on the average of this thing, they played 5 games, last 5 games. Everton has taken 2, Chelsea has taken 2, they've drawn 1. So this is like the 6th one. This one will bring the cameras back. We will know who is better. Who do you think will win this one?
Based on this stats now, I think Everton will win. You know why? I'm sorry. Because the only thing I'm seeing from these is Chelsea are doing well from home. Everton is same way. So you don't for the last 5 matches, Chelsea has not been able to do well here in the Everton home. So and the Chelsea is still coming to the same home. So I don't see any magic.
Chelsea
I don't see any magic.
That's what he said. He said you guys will not make magic.
Anyway,
so watch this match like in the studio. I really can't wait to bring you guys this breaking news. So guys, we've come to the end of this one. On Gossip CornerKick, guys, I'm sure a lot are buzzing through your mind. Who do you think will take this day? Chelsea or Everton? My mind is tempted to do a giveaway, but I want to give away this time. I want to give away. Anyway, guys, so it's boy Daki on this one, and here with me. We have Femi again on this one. Guys, we'll catch you on the very, very next one. Stay safe.
Yeah.